Right, good evening. We're jumping about a bit tonight, 2 or 3 topics to cover, but it won't take long. I'd like to say thank you very much. I've had a message from someone in the week who was being harassed by bailiffs, who, in essence, one of these guys had forced a way in through the door. They didn't know what to do. They started looking for stuff online. They found my channel, started watching a few of the videos. They've made a complaint. They've received an apology and I think a few £100 in compensation. So maybe sometimes it is worth chasing them. You've seen the results I get, because the police and the council and everyone all fucking despise me and want me dead, so I'm never going to win a fucking appeal, but there you go. That, to me, though, is like I've always said, guys, it's you guys that keep me going, little messages like that come through. Keep chipping away at the bastards. And that's, that's just fantastic for me when I receive a message like that from someone. Anyway, yes, a couple of things. I've got everything all set up, I think. I'm about to name and shame a bailiff, which may keep you interested. Now, I believe this is Stoke County Council. They apparently think that over £400 is a reasonable price for a parking ticket. My source says it's now nearer 500. Enforcement action is being taken against you. Act now underlined with an exclamation mark, all in block capitals. How scary. If you fail to arrange payment with me, in big black type, I am authorised under the Taking Control of Goods Regulations 2013 to remove your goods for sale at public auction. Right, I believe I've touched on this before. Can we just clear this up now? You might be authorised to do that, but someone has to let you in the fucking door. And even if they did, or if you got lucky enough to find an open door, you could walk in with peaceable entry, but that's not really the point. But even if you did, you then have to have a chat with the debtor or householder, whoever it is, and sign a walking possession order together, which states an amount of time to pay the money, otherwise they will then come back and collect goods, as you say. You fucking wanker. To avoid further enforcement action and additional charges, all in block capitals, you must contact me with immediate effect. I've always wondered what happens if you just phone them up and go, right, I've contacted you. Because technically you've done what they said in the letter. If anyone's brave enough to try that, because you'd have to give your phone number away, of course, and then they'd be phoning you fucking 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. This guy's name's Andrew. That's not very frightening, is it? Andrew. That's not written in block capitals either. There we go. I just need to enlarge this for the phone number. 07929 079744, I believe. It's not the best. 07929 079744, yes. This is Duke's Bailiffs. I've not heard of them. Well, obviously it's Stoke County Council, so one must presume they're somewhere in Stoke. Incredible. I don't think they charged fucking £400 for a fucking week's parking in London, did they? Let alone Stoke. But that's, yes, one... I don't know. I don't know if the guy stayed a couple of minutes over his time or he didn't pay at all, but that is just utterly fucking ridiculous, that is. Right, now, I have given the warning of this. I emailed the IOPC on Wednesday, I believe it was. Because obviously I waited 2 months to get a pack of lies from Professional Standard. Now, this case has apparently been sent to the Chief Constable to decide who investigates it, which is a bit weird because PSD have already kicked it out, and I don't really think it's very suitable that the police investigate it themselves. Because let's face it, the police are PSD. So they've really only got the IOPC to go back to. So I've just put, look, this is really quite simple. If, as the email I received suggests, the Chief Constable of Cambridgeshire Police is dealing with this complaint, then he has two choices. And since no one else is taking responsibility as a professional standards report full of lies confirmed, then the Chief Officer is now liable. So he can either admit he knows nothing about his officers moonlighting for Marston bailiffs, admit he doesn't know where they are or what they do, and accept a gross misconduct charge followed by dismissal, or admit he does know his officers act out with their authority, attempting to enforce unlawful warrants, and he can face all the charges I detailed in my previous email by association, because the buck stops at the top and no one else is taking responsibility. You have until this coming Friday to comply. Do you like that bit? Or I will broadcast his email on YouTube on Friday night and assume and place guilt upon the Chief Constable as I see fit. His reputation, if he has one left, will then be ruined. So, Chief Constable Nick Dean, I find you guilty of attempted unlawful imprisonment by using unlawful means of unlawfulness, when your officers knew the warrant was out of date, for a start. You fucking vile piece of shit. And I sentence you to 30 years in jail. Ta-da!